Daniel Roggs here, way back in our video. 1998 year in review continues with ECW's Wrestlepalooza. I actually completely forgot about this pay-per-view, and watching it, it's easy to see why. This is a very forgettable ECW pay-per-view, honestly. It's this and that Massacre on 34th Street pay-per-view they did. A very forgettable show, honestly. There's not a whole lot to talk about. One thing to note is Shane Douglas has to have elbow surgery. So he's wearing this cast and he's wearing this like fucking brace on his arm and he needed surgery. So you would think that he would give up. You would think he would lose the main event match. Problem is he's facing Al Snow. And I don't think they're going to give the title to Al Snow. But the problem is Shane Douglas probably should lose the title because he needs surgery. So after this show, Shane Douglas is gone. And he doesn't wrestle for several months. Because he has to have elbow surgery. So they should have just vacated the title. But Paul Heyman in his infinite wisdom allowed Shane Douglas to keep a hold of the title up until, well, he was champion up until fucking Guilty as Charged 99. Holy shit. He was champion for a while after this. He doesn't have another match for several months after this. So that's really the only thing noteworthy to talk about. So let's get right to it. Nova and the Blue Meanie of the BWO, the Blue World Order. Can't really have it without Big Stevie Cool, but whatever. Defeats the full-blooded Italians, FBI. It's Tommy Rich, Tracy Smothers, and Lil Nunzio, Lil Guido, in a decent match. 4 out of 10. Just Incredible defeats Mikey Whipwreck in a very good match. A 6.5 out of 10 with That's Incredible, the Tombstone Piledriver on a steel chair. You had Jason in there, who's the world's sexiest man, I guess. And also, they're in Cobb County, Georgia for this. So he better be watching his back, because if he crossed the line, the big boss man will teach him some law and order. If you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia, you better watch your back. You be serving hard times. You be serving hard times. The big boss man will make you walk the line. You better watch your back or you'll be serving hard times. He carries a big stick. I'm gonna change you. You looking for trouble? He'll be coming after you. You'll be serving hard times. Just had to randomly throw in there. Anyways, this is a good match. Thanks to Jason, Just Incredible does get the victory. There's a couple of weird spots in this where Jason forgets to interfere in the match at the very start. He first initially forgets to interfere in the match, and Mikey Whipwreck just looks at him kind of funky looking. Then he turns around, hits the stunner, and then the interference comes in. Weird, but 6.5. Chris Candido and Lance Storm, who are still the ECW Tag Team Champions, they can't stand one another. Chris Candido wants his own entrance, so he gets his own entrance. And the announcer says he is stand corrected. It's Chris Candido and his tag partner, Lance Storm, so he has to fix that. Balls Mahoney and Axel Rotten are in this match. So 3 of the 4 guys in this match are dead. And that's really hard to know. It's very hard. Again, watching these old shows, I look at this show and look at Chris Candido's gone. Balls Mahoney's gone. Axel Rotten's gone. Later on, we get to see the Junkyard Dog, which was very sad because he dies like a month later. Bam Bam Bigelow's gone. I'm not quite sure about Tommy Rich. Anyways, this is a whatever. You got Axel Ron, Balls Mahoney in there with Chris Candido and Lance Storm. 3 out of 10. Next up, we see the Legends. We see Bullet Bob Armstrong, JYD, Dirty Dick Slater, and the Masked Man. Should have got the Big Boss Man in there, but I guess he was still with WCW apparently. I guess The big boss man will not be make them. The big boss man will not make them walk the line, and I guess they won't be serving hard times. Hard times. Whatever. Bam Bam Bigelow defeats New Jack. That's a match, by the way. Bam Bam Bigelow and New Jack, and you just know this is a match. It's gonna be someone's gonna die, and the other person is gonna die afterwards. Someone's gonna kill somebody. These guys are gonna kill each other, basically. Someone's gonna die, or both of them. And this match is very bad, but it's not one of the worst matches I've seen in ECW history. If I had done the 1999 ECW pay-per-views, the New Jack versus Mustafa match would have been that said match. Honestly, it's just a bunch of brawling, lots and lots of fucking stupid weapon shots. They go into the crowd. Of course, New Jack always has to have a balcony spot, so that's what he does. He gets up on the balcony and he jumps off of it with an acoustic guitar that didn't draw a fucking dime. Oh wait, he's not that Memphis mid-card piece of shit, Jeff Jarrett. But New Jack also didn't really draw a dime either. Bam Bam gets in with the greeting from Asbury Park, and that's it. Bam Bam Bigelow wins this match. Also, before this match started, Taz came out, beat the shit out of Shane Douglas, and then New Jack came out, and that instigated this. So, bad match, 2 out of 10, but I actually liked it a bit more than Sabu and the Sandman from November to Remember 97, and it is better than New Jack versus Mustafa from some pay-per-view in 1999. Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman defeat the Dudley Boys. These guys fought each other like a million times over. 5 out of 10. They're basically the same type of matches, honestly. Lots of interferences. Beal McGillicuddy's there. Alright, fine match. Next up, Rob Van Dam and Sabu go to a 30-minute time limit draw in the ECW television title match. This is a very good match, honestly. It's this match and the match he had with Taz from Barely Legal that I would say is Sabu's greatest match ever. Honestly. This is a good match overall. It's Rob Van Dam at its finest. It's Sabu at its finest. And this is a good match. 7.5 out of 10. At the beginning, Rob Van Dam trying to play it off like it was all a ruse. Like they worked something out and the crowd are foolish. I had to note this. If you're going to watch this match, watch it on mute. Because fucking Bill L. fucking Fonzo with his stupid goddamn fucking whistle bugs the ever-living shit out of me. He just blows on his fucking whistle over and over and over. Every fucking 10 seconds he has to blow his fucking whistle. Even on every fucking move he has to blow his fucking whistle. It's fucking annoying. You have to watch it on mute. It's very annoying and hurts this match. It really does. That's the thing. Bill Alfonso actually hurt Rob Van Dam's matches. Honestly, because of the fucking whistle blowing. 7.5. It's a great match. But goddamn that whistle blowing. Good match overall. Check it out, but watch on mute. Shane Douglas defeats Al Snow in the main event. And we have to do, this kind of entrance again. With the lighting effects and the laser show again. We got to see with all the, so this is a bad match. It's probably the worst main event in ECW pay-per-view history, at least. Shane Douglas defeats Al Snow, and Shane Douglas very much needs elbow surgery, like I stated, and he probably should have dropped the title, but he's going to drop the title to Al Snow? I don't think so. Which is why Taz brings out the fuck the world title, and he calls himself the world champion because Shane Douglas won't give him a title shot, and Shane Douglas is injured anyway, so Taz, and people kind of forget that Taz wasn't the world champion. People think that Taz was the world champion, but he was the fuck the world champion. That's his own title. It's like the $1 million title. It's not like the Smoking Skull title. It's a different title. So anyways, that was Wrestlepalooza, a very forgettable show and one of the worst pay-per-views there is in ECW history. A 4.4 out of 10. Catch you next time for Slamboree. Goodbye.